So let's talk about communication. How do we communicate? Very good question. Very important question. And the reason why that is a very important question is because when we market our company, we are communicating with people. And how we communicate, if we're better communicators, we're going to become better influencers and ultimately be the choice for these companies. So, do you know where you can improve your communication skills? Do you feel that there are things that you can do better than what you're doing now? A lot of people will say, well, I should be a better listener. A lot of people say, well, I need to be able to, converse better, speak and use the language better. I should be able to have better eye contact with them. There's a variety of different things that you should know where you need to improve. So let me ask you that. Where can you improve your communication right now? So let's talk about communication. Are you aware that literally 93% of all communication is nonverbal? Nonverbal. So pretty much nothing that deals with words, okay? Nonverbal. Okay, so we often think about the words we say, not how we say them. Have you ever had someone just talk really, really fast to you? And if you're not a fast talker, you will ultimately have that breakdown where you're going to say, I don't understand. I don't see this person eye to eye. I can't trust this person. So we have to understand in communication, 93% is nonverbal. Out of those 93%, okay, what it is literally is this. You have 55% is body language, meaning the way we position our body, how are we positioned in front of them, so that's very important. And then 38% is tonality. So when we talk about tonality, it's pretty much, are we talking fast? Are we talking slow? Are we talking loud? Are we talking soft? And then the 7% is the language, the verbal part of things. So looking at that again, 55% body language, 38% tonality. Let me ask this question. If somebody is talking really, really low and you're talking really loud, do you think that you guys will be able to have a great communication? The other person's mindset is to talk slow. So if you're talking loud, they may feel that you're actually yelling at them. So what we need to do is we need to learn how to communicate correctly and to be able to be mindful about that, because that is very important. A lot of people will literally not pay attention to that. I know some people will say that they already know how to talk and communicate. They also may say that this does not apply to home health marketing. I can see where one can think of this. But honestly, let me tell you this. Did you know that major Fortune 500 companies will spend millions of dollars in educating their employees in communication courses? Because this is something that's very important to them. This is what makes a lot of successful companies even, become successful even more, because they have a team of people who knows how to talk to people. And it is very vital to be able to pay attention to that. And we have a full body language, verbal training course that is very vital. And a lot of people have taken advantage of this, and it's very important for you to be able to understand. But remember, 93% is nonverbal, only 7% is verbal. And the worst part about this is that we think that what the words that we use should be the way we communicate. And that is where we have a dilemma on things, is because we have to understand that that is not how we communicate by itself. We think that verbal is 100% communication, and we forget that also it's the nonverbal that's important as well. So remember that. We need to make sure we pay attention to how we talk to people. So let's go ahead and make sure we use it correctly. Okay, when we're communicating with people, I want you guys to pay attention to this. There's 3 ways that we do. We have statements, which is the ability to communicate what's already known. We create statements, okay? Then there's the questions, eliciting questions, where we ask people the questions. And then we have what we call the commands, okay? Where we command and we literally tell people what they need to do. Where you're going to see those, buy this now or call us now. Okay, and honestly, when it comes to business, a lot of people likes to be told what to do. and it is the truth. But the better part about communicating and getting people to start using our services is to use questions and then command. It always works better to start with a question and then a command. So how would you take advantage of this? So let's say, for example, if you actually listen to a lot of commercials and we talk about medications, for example, you're going to hear them ask that amazing question. Are you feeling down? Are you feeling this? Are you feeling that? Do you feel that you need to do this? Then what happens next is they command you. They say, call your physicians and tell them about blank. Or do you want to feel better? Do this. Okay? So if you look at a lot of the questions, a lot of the commercials out there, the best commercials will ask that question and then command you to do what they want you to do.